What's up everyone, the Celtic Doom here. If you've seen my previous videos, we are going to be going into part 2 of the Unearthed Awesomeness and the Unearthed Arcana about the Minotaurs, the Waterborne. I definitely appreciate if you checked into the last one. We kind of left off with the idea of how the horns and everything that's provided to this race is just amazing. I mean, some of you might be like, as a race it's kind of overpowered, but I feel like it definitely allows for some good flavor and some good encounters where, you know, you don't really need a weapon, which I think can definitely add a complete different kind of concept to the character where, you know, you never think about a weapon again. You literally have your horns and there you go. Like maybe you decorate them, adorn them, take a special care of them, who knows. But what I want to go over is the last portion here. Obviously they have the fighting style of the Mariner, and that's kind of what we're going to go over as well. We have the Roguish archetype with the Swashbuckler and the Sorcerer Origin of the Storm, but I think those are amazing. You definitely need to go check them out. It's one of these, I can't do them justice here. I just kind of want to touch base on these Minotaur bonds because I feel like they're awesome. They have 6 bonds here. The first one is my opponent in the circus for my trial of adulthood was chosen years ago. Though we sparred only once, I fell deeply in love. Rather than fight my beloved to the death, I fled from home and have been branded a coward. I mean, I feel like, you know, a Romeo Juliet style bull status would be quite interesting, honestly. Number 2, I'm the last of my clan. If I die without achieving great deeds, the hero who is my clan's patron will be forgotten. I feel like that's very orcish, kinda, depending on how they do it, but I really love that because the honor, I feel like combining this race with the new samurai fighter archetype that's come out would be an amazing combination, to be honest with you. Number 3 here was I was part of a raiding party that was defeated and enslaved. I've escaped and sworn revenge. Sounds like a Julius Caesar movement right here. I never shared my people's love of violence. I'm part of a conspiracy to topple the Emperor's violent regime. A liberal Minotaur, that's interesting. Just kidding guys, just kidding. I claim that I am an exile from my people, but in truth I have been sent to serve as a spy. I'm expected to leave secret messages telling my folk of villages and towns that are ripe targets for conquest. Oh man, if any of you have played Dragon Age, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but they make me think of Dragon Age 2, think about it. I just think that'd be an awesome cultural twist on them as well if you took the Dragon Age approach to those that are similar to the Minotaur here. I'm the last survivor of a shipwreck in a storm. Occasionally the spirits of my shipmates appear in my dreams and ask me to complete tasks they left unfinished in life. Now this one I really personally love. I mean, I love number 1 and number 6 the most just because I feel like they have a lot of flair riding on them. I feel like number 2 is good for a paladin. I feel like, you know, number 1's good for a bard. I mean, they all have different uses, obviously. The last one here just screams storm sorcerer. Like, how did you survive? Did you embody the storm? Did you become the storm? Is that how you survived? Did you cause the storm? I mean, so many things. And it's just, oh my god. And it actually goes into details about Minotaurs in your campaign. We chose the Minotaurs of Arcana as a model for a depiction of this race for a very specific reason. Tying them to the sea and a distinct culture helps give Minotaurs more flavor than serving as just another big Brutus monster race, which I feel like they have amazingly accomplished in this. We already have half orcs in the player's handbook and the Goliath and our elemental evil player's companion. As added bonuses, these Minotaurs are medium as opposed to large or monstrous versions. I guess they're more civilized, and are thus much easier to balance against players' handbook races. Casting Minotaurs as conquest-minded, honorable pirates gives them a distinct flavor while providing many role-playing hooks for the players. And my god, you guys, any of you that know me and see my videos, flavor and flair is very important to me, and they made this entire race for that exact reason, and that is why the next character I make is going to be this. And we gotta have a workshop on this, so if you guys want to have it, let me know. We'll create a video on it. We'll go over the different things in greater detail on what I would do, what you might want to do, throw out some ideas. You know, I mean, I feel like something like I feel like an old Western style, Minotaur might be cool. You know, with the Matt Mercer's Gunslinger, I think would be kind of interesting. And when adding a new race to your own campaign, it's always a good idea to think about its culture, its relationship with other folks, and how the two can combine to give it a unique place in your world. Creating a table of bonds, such as the one listed below, provided for more Minotaurs, can be a good place to start. I tell you, I mean, think about Minotaurs and toss in the Dothraki culture. For those of you that are Game of Thrones fans, that'd be That'd be phenomenal. I feel like that'd be really awesome. Maybe take away the Mariner aspect. But Fighting Style Mariner, following new option, can be selected by the fighters, paladins, and rangers for the Fighting Style class feature, where a buccaneer, an experienced sailor, or a specially trained marine, a mariner can scale a ship's rigging and swim through choppy water with ease. Adapted to wearing light and medium armor, mariners can defend themselves without relying on heavy armor or bulky shields. Most of them thus wield two-handed weapons or fight with a pair of blades. Very interesting. As long as you're not wearing heavy armor or using a shield, you have a swim speed and a climb speed equal to your normal speed, and you gain a +1 bonus that you see. Can I say, like water barbarian, anyone? Mariner design notes here. It goes into details. Fighting style is a good way. This fighting style is a good way to introduce a specific flavor of gameplay for multiple characters at once. In a sea-based campaign, you can expect lots of battles in water and on board ships. Swimming and climbing speeds are very handy in such environments, but they can also prove useful in other areas. The Mariner's AC bonus comes with conditions, but it plays into the restrictions of a Mariner must observe to gain a swimming or climbing speed. In addition, a ship-based campaign lends itself to fighters who wield scimitars, representing a cutlass, and a dagger, and who wield light armor. This specific AC bonus helps support the character option. And like I said, we can definitely go into the Swashbuckler and the Sorcerer Origin of the Storm if you guys have enough interest in it. Just leave a, drop a like, suggestion, comment. Heck, if even one of you want me to go over this and we can discuss a little bit, maybe connected to some of those bonds, I'll be willing to do so. I do apologize, this video has gone longer than I intended it to, but you know what? It's been a while, so I wanted to make sure you guys got some good content. I was really excited to finish up part 2 of this. But otherwise, this is the Celtic Doom, over and out. Y'all take it easy.